Do we want to start with You Are a Shark, or do you want to do Deadly Shadow first?
I love them both so much. So I don't mind.
I guess let's just go in order.
You are a shark. You're a wolf of Wall Street. You're a shark.
You're the shark now, dog.
You're a shack. You're a shack of Wall Street. You're a shack. When you're a jet till the end. When you're a shack, you're a shack.
Boom.
Bam, bam, da-dam, boom.
I love your interpretive dance.
Oh, my knee popped.
Oh, good.
It was like a drum beat, though. When your body can do all the sounds of a one-man band, that's how you know you're old.
When you're middle-aged, you're middle-aged all the way.
Ow! I'm going to be in physical therapy for 2 years from that snap.
Beware and warning and welcome, everybody, to Choose Your Own Book Club.
Yeah.
It's a podcast all about Choose Your Own Fiction books.
Yeah, come on in, buddy.
Oh, the water's fine.
It is going to be a pool day here in Wisconsin because it's a heat wave, baby.
As Rob Thomas foretold, man, it's a hot one.
It's true. Also, you know who else foretold it? They do the Shrek song.
Kind of Crows? Or Smash Mouth?
Yep, Smash Mouth. Who else did this one? You might as well be
That's
walking on the sun. Yeah. When like that down, you're a sharky.
So we didn't introduce ourselves. My name is Peter. I'm a librarian.
My name's Abby. I am also a librarian.
I like how you said it like it's a competition. Well, fine. I'm a librarian too.
Yeah, it is a contest.
Well, you are winning technically if we're comparing careers. I mean,
I've been doing it longer.
Have you?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I'm 14 years professional. Like,
no, I think that we're the same amount of times.
Because I did college. I was in the library there, but no one counts that because
no, it doesn't count.
No one cared when I graduated. I tried to get a job, so
no, it doesn't count. It ain't no joke. I like to banter about the sharks and reach your world to swim in perfect harmony, and I don't know what else we're supposed.
What
to
were we talking about? Oh, we talked about.
I like swimming.
You do like swimming.
You're
going swimming later. Yes.
We have a pool in my yard. We got it for free from our neighbors.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, they were like, we don't want our pool anymore. We had to move it.
Oh, okay.
Over to our yard from there.
I like to think that like it was like a barn raising where you had to like raise the pool.
We did for real.
Oh.
But yeah, they had like an above ground pool, and they were like, "Hey, you guys are like the only ones who come over and use it. Do you guys want it?" And we're like, "Yeah, sure."
It was probably just a way to get rid of you,
right? Well, no, they haven't like put a new pool. Like they moved there hoping that their kids would like come and swim, and then their kids moved for a job, and then they're like, now we got this house with a pool we got to take care of. We don't want to take care of this pool. We don't even use it. The only people who use it are our neighbors. We use it all the time. So then they're like, you guys just want a pool? And we're like, heck yeah, we want a pool.
But I can just imagine you going over there. Hey, mister.
Knock, knock, knock. We would ask every time. We would be like, hi.
Then you ask for juice boxes and pizza.
So yeah, that's what we do a lot. Swimming.
Right.
For 3 months out of the year.
Well, that's enough banter. So
banter off.
Yes.
Book on shine, baby.
Today we're reading You Are a Shark, number 45.
You're darn right we are.
You are a shark. It could be like the title of a self-help book. You are a shark.
I think we should write this as a self-help book. You know, it's like embody these animals. You are a shark. Be the shark. You are a doe. Be a doe. You're a fox. Be a fox. You're a hawk.
So yeah, You Are a Shark, number 45, written by Edward Packard.
You bet.
I think, well, this one is fairly famous.
Yeah.
I think just because of the cover alone. I think the cover went kind of viral. Every once in a while, it kind of goes viral.
Yeah.
And it almost, because the cover almost seems like it's fake. Like
yeah.
someone made a fake cover of this book. But it was an actual book, obviously.
Yeah.
we're obviously really big fans of Edward Packard. I think that this is his most ambitious book yet, both game mechanic wise, but also just his prose, his writing is so good.
Yeah. The writing in this one is just beautiful. Like there's some paragraphs that I was like, man, I just want to reread that. That was gorgeous. So it was probably my favorite just to reread certain sections because I thought they were really lovely. And like you said, game mechanic wise, it was really interesting.
Yes.
It just is kind of like a weird looping spiral. Like if you took a big string, right?
Okay, a string.
And it's a really long string.
Sure.
And you just kind of like throw it up in the air and it falls down on the ground and it just kind of like loops around all over and into itself and stuff. That's like,
oh, sure,
how the branches kind of like tangle and intersect with each other just so wildly. And it was really, really cool. Like we haven't had one that works this way.
It would be interesting to see how this one actually like mapped out. And
oh yeah,
because it's
like, could you
I don't know how would you
imagine
do
the
it?
path of this on the back of the book, like they do, where they've got like the
little tree.
The little tree. That tree would be ridiculous. How would you even draw that out? I would love to see that drawn out. I should do that. That would be ambitious.
You're not going to.
I'm not gonna.
But it's okay.
Somebody do that. Hey, listeners, what do you got going on?
That aside, I'm not sure how I feel about this one. So that's why I'm kind of interested in talking about this one, because I don't know if I liked parts of it. I don't know if I actually like this book though. So
okay, the beginning concept of it, of where it starts off, I'm a little like on, but the entire rest of it, of like being the animals and the looping structure of it, I just found really awesome and fun and fascinating.
But we're going to start with our segment, Choose Your Own Summary.
Okay.
So Abby, you're going to summarize this book in 6 seconds or less.
Okay.
You're going to choose how you want to do it.
Yes, I am.
So option number 1, we're recording a little bit early. This is going to get released in, I don't know, July. But the week we're recording this is the 50th anniversary of Jaws. Exactly. So I thought you would do your summary in the style of Jaws, the Jaws music, and you'd be like, in this book, you are a kid and you have to.
Okay.
So do it like that. Option number 2 is you would do it in a shark voice. And I think the most famous shark of all, of course, is Jabberjaw. So I want to hear a Jabberjaw voice.
Jabberjaw? What is Jabberjaw?
Oh, like a Hanna-Barbera? He's basically Curly.
Oh, Jabberjaw.
No.
He sounds like this. I choose not to run. I choose the Jaws music. Yes. Jaws scarred me as a child. I am forever afraid of the ocean because of that movie.
I saw it on TV as a kid, so I think that kind of like lowers the tension, because it's just like, it's suspense and action and then car commercials.
Oh, yeah. No, I saw it for real. My parents are like 20 years older than me, and so I watched a lot of movies that were not necessarily appropriate for me as a child, including Jaws. So
sure. 60 seconds starts.
Okay.
Now.
I'm a child. I am hiking in Nepal and I see an ancient temple and I am at the door and it is making me feel like I have a tummy ache and I should not go inside. But I have to go inside, and then this temple guard is like, you have to die and you are dead, and then it is like, I am going to reincarnate you as an animal, and I am a real animal, and I am going into all these different kind of animals, and then I come back into the temple, and then it's like, oh my god, you are going to be a dead, and you are dead, maybe you're an animal. How much time do I have left?
You're going to stop. You finished early, but that was good.
Thank you.
It was almost like performance art, because you were like flailing at the end and like doing an interpretive dance. Woo! You're also in all black too, so it's like,
so it works.
Yeah.
Did you guys need a recap, or was that enough?
Oh, that was perfect.
Okay, good.
We could probably just end early because that was just so good.
My name's Abby. I'm a librarian.
Here's how this one starts. So it's late summer. You've been hiking in the remote mountains of Nepal when you come upon the ruins of an ancient temple. And and vines have grown over the wide steps that lead to the entrance. The temple is faced with stone carvings of animals, all worn and crumpled, except for one fierce creature, an enormous lion with the wings of a dragon. Its huge jaws threaten to devour anyone who dares to pass. And as you climb the steps, you sense danger. So again, you got a little...
Yeah, you in danger, girl. Your tum-tum hurts. You shall not pass. All that.
But you summon your courage and you continue past the statue into the dark, cavernous temple. So you...
And why? Like, why? Do you ever watch any horror movies when you were a kid? Don't go in there. Don't go in the spooky space.
It's also like, why are you here to begin with?
Yeah, who are you hiking with? Are they not watching you? Are they not like, don't go in the spooky area?
Kind of reminds me of Cave of Time a little bit, but at least like for Cave of Time, it's like, hey,
you're at your uncle's house.
Yeah. It is weird cave.
This is like, hey, you are hiking in the Himalayas. And it's the tallest mountains in the world, and you're by yourself. And there's a spooky cave. You go in? What do you think? It doesn't give you a choice either. You just,
you just have to.
You just go in.
Again, Cave of Time style.
Yeah.
But even for Cave of Time, like you have to go in, but you could like try to get out right away.
Yeah.
Can't do that here. As you're gonna find out. So you can barely see anything. Only a glimmer of gold in the center of the chamber, and beside it a frail-looking man in a simple monk's robe. And as you start toward him, your legs grow weak. You sink to
I get so weak.
You sink to the temple floor.
I don't have a song for that one.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
You try to stand, but you can't.
I don't have one for that either.
Stand in the place where you were. You're kind of just all limp and noodly, and you ask the monk for help. He's not doing anything.
No, he does not like kids.
Or really anyone.
No.
You feel your life slowly slipping away. So then, yeah, you kind of regain consciousness. You're even wondering if you're alive or dead. And the monk says, as if he's reading your mind, he says, "You're not dead, but neither are you alive."
It's like you're in limbo.
Exactly.
Limbo lower. How low can you go?
So you have fallen to the shadow of death. It is forbidden to enter this temple. Those who do not heed the warning of the guardian must give up their lives.
It's like, didn't your tum-tum start to hurt? Why didn't
But there's there was really no warning.
Right, he didn't actually talk in your head. He just gave you a tummy ache. And that then, was supposed to stop you.
Exactly.
I've kept going to tummy aches for years.
That's just being middle-aged. You just have to power through.
It's called living with anxiety, man. My tum-tum hurts all the time.
So yeah, you feel the chill of death hovering above you as you struggle to remain conscious. And you say, "But I didn't know." And then I love the reply from the monk. The monk's like, "But you knew better than to enter. The guardian told you quite clearly." And I was like,
you a tummy ache. he told you for sure. He said, right in your tummy.
Could have been intolerance to milk, or it could have been intolerance to the temple.
Maybe you had to go number 2. Or maybe you shouldn't have gone in there.
So the monk says, so basically here's what's going to happen, is that you got to give up your human life.
Yeah.
However, you will be given a chance to live in animal form.
Yep.
Never really stated why.
No. I mean, you learn why. It's to learn how to be a better human.
Yes.
Because clearly you're not listening to your human intuition when your tummy is saying you in danger. Girl, don't go in the temple.
So yeah, the guardian kind of lays down the rules. You must first be one animal, then another, and sometimes the same one again. So Edward Packard's kind of covering his butt here. Be like, hey, because again, like you said, that the path laid out for this book is a little wonky.
Yeah, it's a spirograph.
A little timey-wimey. And so you're going to loop in on yourself every once in a while, which happens in these books anyway, usually. Sometimes.
Pretty rarely.
But not as much as in this book, probably.
Yeah.
So time may seem to go in circles. You may remember your human existence or forget it in an instant. So again, Edward Packard kind of covering his butt. Because for some animals, you do remember who you are as human. In other branches, you don't. You forget that completely. And then you ask, what if I die as an animal? And the monk shakes his head. If you die as an animal, you die as an animal. Kind of like on this podcast. If you die in the podcast, you die in real life.
Yeah. We don't come back.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's why we don't lead you down those paths.
Exactly.
Because we got to go to work on Monday.
So yeah, you'll die as an animal, but what is important is that you live as one. Mm-hmm. For now, it is the only way you can live. So then this is your first choice. So you usually get to choose what animal you want to be, but not really. It's kind of told in this kind of like riddle.
Yeah.
So your first choice is you can be a lord of the air, a lord of the land, or a lord of the sea.
Right on.
And so I'm guessing you didn't pick sea.
All
right. Because I picked sea.
I don't want to be there.
Exactly. That's kind of why I picked it, because I was like, hey, I want to be a shark right off the bat.
It's not the way to do it.
It's not the way to do it, as I found out.
No.
But also I knew that you wouldn't do that. So I was like, well, I'm going to cover my bases.
What does everyone dream of? Flying. I wanted to be the Lord of the Air.
Sure.
And I was like, get me up there, baby. Slap some wings on me.
You've said before that you're in order. It's number 1, Lord of the Dance.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Number 2, Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Number 3, Lord of the Air.
Yeah. And the reason why Lord of the Rings is number 2 is because you never get to see Sauron's face. So I don't know if he's hot.
You get to see his mouth in the deleted scenes.
And Michael Flatley is like okay looking. So, that's why.
All right.
Anyway,
fair enough.
Lord of the Air was my choice. So I'm like, because I'm falling all of a sudden. And I'm like, oh, snap, there's nothing beneath me. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, wait, no, I'm not falling. I'm flying, girl. And so I'm soaring through the air.
It's a whole new world.
It's a whole new world. And I'm like banking and flapping. And I am a beautiful, and I can't really tell if I'm an eagle or a hawk or something.
It looks like a bald eagle.
It looks more like a bald eagle in the illustration than anything. But in certain branches, it kind of makes it seem or sound like you're a hawk, because like a fox gets a hawk ripped, or gets a rabbit ripped from it by a hawk. And so, because in some of the branches, the things that are happening like to you as the animal are the things that are being done by different yous in different branches. It's like fascinating to me. So anyway, I am this heagle. Hoggle? I'm a hoggle. So I'm this hoggle, and I am like just soaring through the air over these beautiful lush valleys, and I am looking good, girl. So anyway.
And you see you're able to see a little girl playing with a puppy.
Yeah, she's like playing with this puppy.
And that doesn't come back, does it? It was a very weird detail, but I don't think it comes back.
I don't think it does. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is wild, but I'm hungry. I'm a hungry boy. So I'm like, I need to find something to eat. So I'm like, where should I go? Should I cruise along the coast, or should I go over the river valley and practice my glides and dives?
Yes, like it's a video game.
Yeah. And
you have to go through the rings.
I'm going to go to the coast. I'm going to see if I can find some food, because I'm a hungry boy. And so I go to the coast, and then I see a crab, and I'm like, I'm going to nab it. I'm going to get this boy. So I go down, and I'm like, drop. And then he goes in the water. I'm like, you little turd.
Under the sea. Sebastian warned us. That's where it's better.
Get in my tummy. So I'm mad. I'm like, should I go for this crab, or should I not waste my energy and fly out in search of something better?
Because I think if you just practice your dives, you find like a rabbit right away, and you let you tear into it. It's fairly graphic.
It's because it's the fox's rabbit from a different branch. So anyway, I decide I'm going to go for this crab. I didn't try to go for it, and it's like, no, I miss it. But the beach is deserted. I'm not feeling very comfortable on the ground, because I like land on the ground. I'm like, meh, this is stupid. I'm the Lord of the Air. I have to go.
Real quick though, I don't know if this is even a remotely interesting story. At my house, I heard like a noise like in the neighbor's yard, and I looked over. I was like, "What was that noise?" And then I see like a hawk or something like walk on its talons or whatever down my neighbor's sidewalk, because or driveway, because the hawk was clearly trying to get something.
Did it have its wings up like this?
Yes,
walking. Yeah,
and then it was like awkwardly, just like the walk of shame. Like I tried to get something, it didn't work out.
Yeah, they look so silly when they walk. They look like someone sneaking. A villain sneaking in a movie. It's very funny. I'm like, I'm gonna just fly away. I'm the Lord of the Air. and I'm hungry. I need to keep hunting. Suddenly, though, I'm human again. And I'm like,
yes.
what the heck? I'm back
And that
in
happens.
the temple.
That's going to happen a lot.
It does happen quite a bit. You get back there and the monk is like, hey, you're doing a great job, buddy. And I'm like,
are you?
I'm like, does that mean I can go? And it's like, no, that only means that you're doing a good job. And I was like, what? And he's like, tell me, how did it feel when you changed from human to animal? And you think back and you're like, it was super confusing. Sometimes my human memory went against my animal instinct. And he says, would you rather have no trace of human memory?
Mm-hmm.
And you say, I'd rather have it completely. If I could always have remembered that I'd been human, I'd have been an extra smart animal.
That's very interesting because I get this choice towards the end of my branch. Mm-hmm. So it's very fascinating how this book is laid out.
Yeah. So he's like, but knowing you were a human being who's trapped in the body of an animal would have been very hard. You might panic. When you're an animal, it's better to be wrapped in the mist of forgetfulness. Mm-hmm. And you're like,
ooh, the mist of forgetfulness.
Yeah, that sounds
good
like
emo
a good
band.
book.
Oh, okay. That works too.
Yeah. And then he says, well, you have to make a decision. So you're going to become an animal again. You have to choose whether you will keep your human mind or live without a trace of human memory. Mm-hmm. I decided to keep my human memory. Mm-hmm. So you become a dog.
Yes.
So you're a dog. And
on a dog sled team.
You're on a dog sled team. So you're a husky. And you're a big, strong one. And you're on this team, but you're not like the alpha, the lead dog. And so you're getting hitched up with all the other dogs. The Inuits are like packing you up. And you realize that the big dog at the front is like kind of intimidated by you a little bit. And then you're like, I could beat him.
So again, very odd because you have your human memory.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this seems a little bit more like an animal instinct and not a human instinct to be like, hey, I'm going to beat this person up and take their job.
I'm going to mess with him. I'm going to crush him. So you have to decide to try to challenge the leader and become the lead dog or escape and gain your freedom, which seems like the human thing to do. Mm-hmm. But I was like, I'm going to crush this guy.
But again, this whole journey is about learning a lesson and like learning to be a better person.
Yeah. But no, he gets more meat than I do. And he seems like a jerk. And I would be a good leader. So I'm going
to be a jerk in order to get his job.
I'm going to take this guy down. So I decide to just annihilate him. So I like go over when he's resting and I dash in and take his meat. When we're being fed.
Get that meat, girl.
Yeah. And then he like comes over at me and he's like trying to fight me. And I'm like using my human mind. I take the big chunk of meat, I swing it around and I slap him in the face with it. And then he's like all confused and he's like, and then I strike and I seize him by the throat and I like don't hurt him, but I just like drive him to the ground. I don't want the guys, I don't want the Inuit hunters to think that I'm a killer. I just want them to think, dang, he should be in the front. So,
oh, that dog got served.
Yeah. So the other dog gives up. I become the leader and I'm like, I'm really proud of myself. So then I go to sleep as like the lead dog, really proud. And then I feel a great change taking place in my body and in space and time. So I was really proud of that. I was really excited. So then, this is a really long run through. So then I know.
Well, all the run throughs are really long because there's only 14 endings.
Right. I have become an elephant all of a sudden. And I sense that there are some lions and they're coming up at me. And I'm like, rah, 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 go away. So I stomp my feet at them and they leave. And then I have to decide if I'm going to join my herd again or if I'm going to explore the savannah on my own. And I'm like, that's a dumb idea. Why would I explore the savannah on my own? There's safety in numbers. You join your herd and like all the other elephants are so nice and cool, but there's like, it's a big drought. There's like nothing to eat and stuff. So
I think I got this one.
Walking around being like, where's the food? Where's the water? We're walking forever. Everything's getting drier and drier. We get to like an elephant graveyard and the leader of the pack goes over to like a big skull and is like
nuzzling it
and it's kind of sad. And I'm, like, have my human mind. And I'm like, man, that really sucks for you.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many moments like that in this book.
Uh-huh. After we leave the Valley of Bones, we run into another herd of elephants. So we like cross paths with them. I don't know. These elephants seem to have like ESP or something because they're like talking through their like
Elephanesis?
Yeah.
Elephanesis?
Elephanesis or something. And they're like basically saying like there's no water that way. So they're trying to decide if we should go north or south. If we go south, there's good feeding grounds, but that's where all the humans live. And so there's the potential of being hunted and stuff there. But if we head north, there's safe areas, but the other elephants say like there's no food there. So that would be bad. But we're like, let's go to the safe area. I don't want to go by humans and guns. I hate people.
Both in real life and as an animal.
Yeah. I'm using my human brain to be like, don't do it, girl. And as we're walking, it's like nothing is there. And we're like, wow, this is terrible. But then all of a sudden it starts to rain and we're like, yay, this is great. So it rains, the dry season's over, and we're happy and healthy. Things are looking up for me. And then all of a sudden it's like, ugh, I'm back in the temple. And I'm sitting there and it's just me and the monk. And he's like, you're meditating right now. How's that feel? And I'm like, I still can't move my body. Because that's one of the things about this. Like, because you're half dead or mostly dead, you can't really move when you're a human in the temple.
Right. Except for in some of the pictures, it looks like you're like crisscross applesauce.
Yeah. And you're like, what's going on? And he's like, you still have to learn a little bit more. You have not figured out your lesson.
You haven't done enough runs yet.
And I'm like, what?
Got to level up a bit more.
Learn. And he's like, there's more you must understand. You must learn about leadership. And I was like, but I'm a kid. I don't need to learn leadership for years, man. So,
and I mean, that's also one of the things that's bad about when there's the certain branches loop into each other because you became a leader of a dog pack.
Right. I was the leader of that dog pack. I mean, I didn't do it for long. I became a human right away. I just bit a guy. And then I became the leader for like, I took the meat and then I really didn't do a whole lot of leading.
But often
But I learned how to lead. You bite someone.
But when branches often loop in on each other, then they can contradict each other like this.
Occasionally. But I still maintain that I did not lead anyone there. I just bit a guy, Peter. Peter, if that's what you think leadership is, I don't know if you're right.
Rule number 1 for You Are a Shark. My motivation seminar. Number 1, bite somebody.
Number 1, you want to be a leader? Go in, bite a guy. Then they know that you're the top dog. He asks you, would you be a leader of animals or be guided by another animal? And I was like, well, if you want me to learn leadership, then I'm going to be a leader. Put me in as the leader.
Put me in, coach.
I'm ready to play. Do it. So
yeah, I got this one too. But the order we're getting these in is very fascinating.
Oh, yeah. It's so wild. So anyway, I was like, okay, I will lead other animals. So I go and all of a sudden I'm a big pony boy. I'm a big old pony boy. And then all my other horses are grazing and I'm their leader, a powerful chestnut stallion. Hell yeah, baby. So I was so proud. And I was like looking out and I'm like, oh no, there's a storm a-coming. Without hesitation, everyone's like freaking out because lightning strikes. And all of my ponies are like running around and they start running towards the edge of a jagged ravine. They're going to die. They're going to run right over the edge of the cliff. So without hesitation, I start running down the canyon. I can cut through the mesquite and get there faster, but I might get tangled up or something, or I can try to run along the canyon floor, even though it's a longer route and I might not cut them off. And I was like, of course I'm going to cut through the mesquite. I want to save people, duh. So I race through the frickin' mesquite thickets. I'm dodging branches left and right. I burst out onto the open ground, gallop toward the ravine, and I'm there running, they're snorting. I run alongside them, nipping at their legs and stuff, and then none of them dares approach me because I'm at the edge. And they're like, oh no, I'm not going up there by him. He's scurry.
Did you do the other one? Oh,
I did. Of course, I did everything.
Oh, sure. If you take the long way around, you get your leg gets broken. I think you get trampled to death by the horses.
Yeah, you like your leg falls into a gopher hole. You die.
Yeah.
So you're a terrible leader. Anyway.
Of horses.
This again tells you to bite people. So leadership is about biting, is what we've learned today.
Mm-hmm.
So back in the temple again. Everything's going well. Monk's sitting there. He's like, how'd it go? And I'm like, good.
Are we done here?
And he's like, have you been happy as an animal? And I'm like, I mean, I wouldn't say happy. It was different. He's like, oh, would you be happier as a simple animal? Like a simple animal of the air, land, or sea?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, wait a minute, what about the guardian and all? Like, what, is he done with me? What is going on?
I think it's in this one that the monk's like, hey, I don't make the rules.
Yeah.
I just do it. And
he's like, there's no other way.
Yeah.
I'm not the one who tells the destinies.
But it doesn't really seem that way because it really seems like he's guiding and like knows what's going to happen and knows after the fact too.
Yeah. So you have to decide to be a simple animal of the air, a simple animal of the land, or a simple animal of the
And
sea.
this run is way too long, I would say.
All mine were long.
I think simple animal of the air is the mosquito, right?
Yeah, I didn't do that
Okay.
one.
And you get spotted.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. But also, like, if you do the mosquito thing, like, you're kind of being set up for failure. Like,
for sure. I was like, I'll be a simple animal of the sea. Because I was like, hopefully this will make me be a shark eventually. And I'd not done any sea stuff yet.
Sure.
So I was like, I'll do that. And then it was like, oh, a poet called you a pair of ragged claws. And so you are, nothing more. And then I was like, oh, I'm the crab. I'm the crab that I swooped at.
Wow, that's a very interesting loop back.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, I'm like, oh no, an eagle is diving towards me. And I'm like, oh my God, that was me before. That was me a little bit ago. So I like
swoop. And you're pointing your claw like, hey guy, I know you.
I know. So I like scuttle back into the water. All of a sudden now I am back in the temple. And the monk's like, how was it being a simple animal? And I'm like, it was
brief.
It was awful. Like, I hated that. I could feel stuff, but I couldn't think. And he's like, would you rather not think and not feel? And I'm like, no, I'm just saying. And then all of a sudden I'm like, wait, what? Was I asleep? It didn't seem like I was.
Oh, yes, because the guy was like, oh, you were a tree that whole time.
Yeah, I just black out. And then I come to and I look outside. And he's like, go to the door, but don't cross the threshold. And I am careful to stay inside. I look outside. There's snow everywhere. And I'm like, what did you do to me?
Because it was summer in the beginning.
Yeah, it was summer in the beginning. And he's like, I turned you into a tree. And I'm like, what? Why?
And you specifically said at the beginning that I'm going to be animals.
Yeah, a tree is not an animal. So he turned me into a tree. And he's like, you have shown courage and new understanding. The guardian of the temple is pleased with you. You'll be allowed to return to your human life unless you choose to become an animal again. And I'm like, why? Would I do that? No.
But this whole tree thing is just so odd because, like, you really didn't learn anything because you didn't even know. Like,
I was not even aware I was a tree. So, yeah, I was a tree for a couple months. Unthinking and unfeeling. And he's like, what did you learn?
You could put that on a resume, though.
Right?
Well, I interned as a tree for 3 months.
He's like, what did you learn from that? I'm like, nothing. Nothing at all. I learned that you're a jerk. Thanks. He's like, do you want to be an animal? And you're like, why would I choose that? And he's like, because you're never going to have the option again.
But I had several options for already to do this. So,
I was like, why would I choose that? He's like, you just, you never know.
Might be a cool one.
You never know. You might like it. And I'm like, no, actually, this has gone on long enough. So
I think if you do pick it, you become a lion, but a lion in a zoo.
Yeah.
You're pacing back and forth, but then you remember, like, oh, the guy said this will only be for like 3 weeks or so. So I'm just gonna hang out in a zoo.
Yep.
But anyway, you didn't pick that.
I did not, because I was like, no, I want to try to do a different run through because this one has taken me forever. So I said, I don't want to be an animal again. And I got one of the 14 endings. So I said, no, thanks. I've had enough. I'm good.
And then so he escorts you down the mountain.
So he's like, let's go. I'll guide you down the mountain. So we walk down the mountain. I've never felt so alive. I'm standing on the threshold. My tum-tum hurts again. He's like, don't stop. Go. don't do anything. Let's walk. Because if I stopped, then the guardian would kill me again and I'd have to do all the animal stuff. So for 3 days, we walk down the mountain and then we get down there and he gives me a sacred painting and he's like, I have another gift for you. You're friends with all the animals now. Mm-hmm. Bye. And I was like, oh my God.
I love this. I love the painting though too.
Yeah.
We have some lovely parting gifts for you.
He's like, I painted you while you were asleep. And you're like, that's creepy. So that was my first run through.
Yes.
It was long.
And all the run throughs are long.
Yeah.
Again, because there's only 14 endings.
Right. But yeah.
So I can do mine fairly quick. So yeah, I become Lord of the Sea. Again, because I knew that you wouldn't pick it, but also I want to be a shark right away.
Sounds like a brand of tuna.
Lord.
Tuna.
Lord of the Sea.
Yeah. I think it is actually, isn't it?
Isn't it Lady of the Sea?
I don't know. She has to be married to somebody, maybe. Maybe she's not. I don't know.
With all that tuna, I mean, I'd put a ring on that.
I shouldn't have assumed.
Sure.
Is there a Lord of the Sea?
So yeah, I'm Lord of the Sea, and it's because I kind of want to be a shark because that's what the book says.
It's the title.
And I didn't realize that you'd be multiple animals, even though, I mean, he set it up that way. Yeah. But I know you'd be multiple animals. I thought that you're going to be a shark for most of the time, and you're not. It's actually really hard to be a shark. But anyway, so the Lord of the Sea for this branch is a whale. And so, yeah, you're a whale. You're bebopping around. And so your first choice is you can either do cool waters or you can stay with your other whale friends. And so I stay with the other whale friends because, again, I'm not good at being a whale. So you're swimming around with your whale friends. Like you have to swim through oil and it's very toxic and gross and you can't breathe for a bit. But you get out of that and then you go back to the monk. He introduces you by saying, or he comes back by saying, so you're still alive.
It's like I thought I killed you.
Oh, hey, bud.
I figured that would have done you in.
He's like, okay, well, I'm going to send you back, but you got to pick from these 3 options now. So do you want to live among people? Do you want to live near people? Or do you want to live away from people?
Oh my gosh. This was one of my favorite
Was it? Okay.
options. Which one did you pick?
I picked live among people.
Yeah, that's my favorite option.
Because again, I didn't know what the other options were. Just to be safe, like I'm gonna be among people.
Yeah.
I picked people, and you're a little kitty cat.
Oh my God! And this cat is a dick. This cat is my cat.
He's a little McCavity.
Yeah, he is.
He's a little Rum Tum Tucker.
And you love him, but he's the worst. You know, that's how the cat is.
You can, I think, go outside or stay inside. I stay inside. I'm an indoor cat, both in real life and...
Yeah.
And then so you're basically just exploring as a cat. Fun, good times, a little mischief. And then you go back to the monk right away. Did you go outside?
Yeah.
I assumed you went outside. So what happens there?
You go outside and the neighbor's dog is like... Row, 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 and you're like... You fight with the neighbor's dog a little bit.
When I stay inside, I just get into cat mischief.
Knocking stuff over, jumping on all the stuff you're not supposed to. Which it literally says stuff like that. It's so funny.
Eating lasagna, hating Mondays, trying to mail Nirmal to Abu Dhabi. So then, I go back to the monk. And so it says, hey, do you want to lead other animals or do you want to be guided by another animal? So again, this is your choice that you had before. So it's very interesting how this is my third choice. This is like your second...
Maybe third or fourth one. No,
okay.
I think it was my fourth one.
So do you want to lead animals or do you want to be guided by another animal? I was like, well, I don't want to lead animals.
Peter's like, I don't want to be in charge of anything.
Well, that's true too. But like, I am okay like managing. I don't want to be in charge of other people's lives. And so I was like, I'm just going to be led by another animal and hope for the best. And so you become a bear.
Yeah.
And your mom is going to teach you how to fish.
Yeah, catch salmon.
And he's like, hey, boo-boo. let's catch the salmon and run.
She's like, swat it out with your paw.
Yes. And so she's going to teach you.
But the big boys are using their mouths.
Yes. So she wants to teach you like her way, and you're really bad at it, which seems like very like a Peter thing. You're like, oh, you can't do it.
But they're slimy. I don't want to touch them.
So you can try again her way, or you can like try to go up the river, go with the big boys, hang out with the big boys.
The big boys.
If you go fishing with the big boys, you dive into the river and you can't swim and you kind of start to drown, but then you become an octopus.
Yeah, which is fun.
It's very beautifully written.
Yeah.
Perfectly camouflaged. You wait until you find your favorite food, a lobster. And with amazing speed, you propel yourself toward it. The lobster wheels on you, pinchers wide apart. Releasing a jet of ink to distract it, you sweep over to the lobster's side. Swiftly, you slap one tentacle around its back, another over its rear claws, and a third around its head. In almost the same motion, your sharp beak rips open the lobster's soft underside. Your hunger is satisfied, you swim out searching for a den. And it keeps going like that. This very beautiful prose.
And accurate. It's clear that Papa Packard did some research.
Oh, definitely.
on animals and their behavior.
But I didn't do that. I was like, I'm going to stay with my mom and just try again.
Of course.
And then so you try again and you still suck at it, which again seemed very appropriate for me. But then I basically find like a little picnic sack, a little snackaroo, and I eat it. But it gives me a little tummy ache, a little tum ache. It basically ends by saying, well, you better get better at fishing. And that was the end. I was like, that was a very disappointing ending.
That's funny. Yeah, the octopus one goes on and it's pretty fun. You can find this little I think it's like a pot or something under the water, and you can kind of get your body into it. People fish it out of the water. Yeah,
so you can try to escape it or not.
Yeah, and if you get pulled up into the boat, you see all these other octopi dying on the floor. You're like, I'm smart because I got people brains too. And so you jump, crawl out of it, and then go down into the water. So, but it's all just wonderfully written. So I like it a lot.
Did you have any, I'm not going to say favorite deaths because there's a lot of death in this book and it's so grisly.
Death.
Okay.
There's one way to become a shark.
Oh, okay.
The only way to become a shark is if you choose to become a lord of the land, you become an elephant.
You become a land shark.
Yes. And by becoming a lord of the land, through many paths and twisting and turning and stuff like that, you can become a shark. And it's difficult to get there. I did not get there until the very end of everything that I
assume
doing.
You did that on purpose, if I had to guess.
I read through the entire book because I was like, I'm going to be a shark if it kills me. I'm going to do everything that I can to be this dang shark. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I will do it. But when you become a shark, you can swim towards this figure that has two little weird fins, and it's a person, obviously, and it has a cage around it, and you're like, this is annoying. I want to attack it. So you can try to kill the person in there or not, and when you're the shark, you have no human thoughts at all. You're just you're all teeth. I love the wording of it. You're still swimming in the ocean, but now you're breathing underwater. You feel as if you're all teeth. You're a shark. That's what it comes with. Fish head, a juicy bass. Your tail vibrates. Your body quivers as you home in on your prey. In an instant, you've torn it to shreds. You're still hungry, and you just keep eating. You're still hungry. And a nice squid. You're still hungry. So then you're just following everything. But if you can't get the human, then you decide, I'm going to swim off in another direction because I can't get this guy. So you swim away. And you see a sunfish and you're like, yes, perfect. I'm going to get that big fat boy. So you go after it. You're speeding along. You're looking for a big fish. About nothing else matters other than that tuna until you see a shadow above you. And it's the shadow of a black and white killer whale.
Yes.
It's coming at you. You dive instantly. Then with a sharp flip of your great tail, you turn and accelerate, your jaws wide, your hundreds of razor-sharp teeth ready for their deadly work. As you turn your head to see, the whale's jaws clamp like a great vice on your midsection. You writhe and bite on water. Your dull brain blanks out. You were a shark. The end. I love that. It is so good. That is the best death and the best writing of a death that I can remember. It's just, you were a shark. It's so good. I love it so much.
The deaths, when there were deaths in this one, they were just so grisly.
Yeah.
Like there's one where you're a gorilla and you get caught in a snare, and your gorilla friends like try to save you. Like they try to bite at the snare and they can't get you out, and they nuzzle you to try and comfort you, but you're still stuck, and you die of infection.
Or when you're the elephant, if you do decide to go off to the south, because there's definitely water and greenery there, because that's where the people are, you die right away. Or if you explore the savannah on your own, you get poached.
Oof.
And, there's somebody who's like, look at the tusks on this one. You hear gunfire, feel searing pain in your chest, and then another in your head as you sink to your knees.
Oh, boy.
Your massive body crumbles on one side.
Yikes.
You gasp for air, but you're not breathing. You're dying. The victim of a poacher who's eager to cut off your ivory tusks and sell them. I mean, it really shows you how, like, cruel and horrible people are, too. Which I think is, like, the mosquito is really fun, too.
Oh, yeah, you get spotted as a mosquito.
Yeah, which is great, because I hate mosquitoes.
So, and there's one branch where you become a pig.
Oh, I love that one.
And dimly you remember, pigs aren't tended for their fleece like sheep, or for their milk like cows, or for eggs like hens. They have only one purpose, one destiny. You roll sorrowfully in the mud, knowing that you are nothing more than pounds and pounds of ham and sausage and bacon. Your human memory stirs. You do have a chance, but you better go on a diet. So again, I think it's trying to be funny, but it's just so grisly and I mean true, but ugh.
Just from like a animal protection and preservation and conservation standpoint, if you're a young person reading this, it does make you feel really like, man, we need to do more to.
Right. Well, I was going to say this had more to say about gorillas than the whole gorilla book did.
Right.
And just a few pages with his writing, Packard did a much better job than that whole book did, I feel.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure it 100% works. I think it's ambitious with this kind of looping circular timeline. But as we found out in our various runs, that sometimes it is fun that it kind of circles back on itself, but sometimes it does contradict each other, the branches.
Yeah, occasionally. But I found it wasn't distracting or negative for me. Like when you do the fox path, also ties in with the hawk path. And I mean, they kind of will tie in with each other.
I also liked, this is a small note, it's general mysticism as opposed to like, oh, it's this tribe and our ancestors were able to communicate with. It's just, you're in Nepal and there's just a monk.
Yeah. I mean, it was like Tibetan mysticism. And so that's the part of it that I was like,
I mean, but it's not specifically the nationality of this person isn't specifically said.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're kind of skirting the line, but I don't think you're crossing it.
Yeah.
Personally.
So yeah, that was the part where I was like, I don't know if I really love that necessarily, but it wasn't as blatant.
Yes.
It wasn't as egregious as other ones, and so it wasn't quite as like, oh, I can't handle this.
Right. Oh, definitely. Yeah, I overall like this one too, and I always appreciate a big swing from Packard.
Oh yeah.
And even when it doesn't work out the best, like sometimes it's like making a choice and trying something different, especially with that format when these books can get rather formulaic.
Oh yeah.
I think it's always for the best.
For sure. And especially because for a while there haven't really been books that have been very different. They've all just kind of been, pretty standard choose books. And so to have one be this different and it really is kind of, like I said, like a spirograph. I enjoyed it a lot.
Well, really quick, I did ask Edward Packard about this one. I emailed him. Wanted to ask you about You Are a Shark. I think the cover is fairly famous now at this point, thanks to the internet. So what was your inspiration for this one? And so here's what he wrote. No inspiration, just daydreaming. I didn't know that the prominent philosopher Thomas Nagel had recently written an essay that had since been quite famous. What is it like to be a bat? Which I think I read in college and I don't remember any of. I also asked him about Superman,
Yeah.
Because his grandson is going to be Superman, I think, when this releases.
Yeah.
Very soon. And so I said,
we talked about that with him when we interviewed him.
Mm-hmm. And I said, yo, you must be so proud because the trailer's out now. The movie's going to be out really soon.
Yeah.
And I said, do you have any thoughts you want to share? And he said, no special thoughts, but here's a recent poster that Superman's mom sent me.
Aww.
And so it's a very bad JPEG of Superman, the new Superman. And it's very pixelated, which is very, very sweet.
Yeah, he's obviously super proud. It's very cute.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. He's the grandpa Superman. He's also my grandpa by adoption,
exactly.
As everyone knows, because he said it. So it's legal now. Legally binding.
Let's just get to our housekeeping. So make sure that you like and subscribe to the podcast on the podcatcher of your choice. Mm-hmm. If you can rate us on either Apple Podcasts or Spotify, that helps the show out a little bit because we're a pretty small show.
Yeah.
Kind of a niche thing if that's a surprise to anybody.
No.
You can follow us on Redbubble because we have shirts and all that. Make sure you follow us on Instagram too because we post a lot of the photos from here and other kind of fun surprises. That's how you can see all the pictures of the book.
For sure.
Well, next time we meet up, we're going to be talking about number 46, The Deadly Shadow.
Heck yeah.
By Richard Brightfield.
Best Brightfield. I'm coming right out and saying it.
If you have to choose a Brightfield, make it Richard.
Yeah.
So yeah, looking forward to that. Other than that, I think that about covers it. So my name's Peter. I'm a librarian.
My name's Abby. I'm also a librarian.
And this has been Choose Your Own Book Club. We'll see you next time.
Bye. That was weird. Don't try to make a song of it.
Why not?
No. Don't do that.
Oh, good one. Ended on a high note. Thank you.